Today's horoscope and tarot reading from Astrocademy, Aquarius March 27, 2022. It's not the most decisive of days, but it may be best to save important decision-making for a time when you feel surer of yourself. The day advances with more clarity. This week is solid for making meaningful connections along romantic or creative lines. You're opening up to more self-expression, and who you meet or connect with at this time can be integral. Ties to someone can feel karmic or conducive to healing, growing, and getting closer to your heart. Your talents might benefit others. It's a time to find a greater sense of purpose through your creative pursuits, hobbies, or love life. You take great pride in developing yourself as an individual, discovering your strengths and joys, and expressing your unique qualities. Confidence-boosting activities can be in focus. Ready, set, go for it. In addition to the moon's journey through sentimental Cancer, and your harmony-seeking 7th house of agreements, compromise, and significant others, it will form a harmonious trine to dreamy Neptune in your communication sector. You're wearing your heart on your sleeve, and showing more compassion towards your lovers. Keep in mind, amidst Pluto's journey through your sign, it will meet with the North Node in Taurus via your romantic 5th house of love, passion, and pleasure. If you're contemplating whether to open your heart to someone, it is time indeed. You're stepping into your power, and you're shining brighter than ever. Which commitments are worth continuing? As the moon in Cancer opposes Venus in your sign, you may feel like your emotional investments in your professional obligations and partnerships have paid off. The lunation implies feeling a little sentimental, likely as you reflect on who you used to work with versus who you partner with now. The journey in your obligations has played a significant role in your professionalism. As you go about today, be thankful for each person who has led you to where you are now and who has shaped you as a professional. In the lead up to either the moon's return to your financial sector or Mercury's to your financial sector tomorrow on their own would be reason to hold back, but especially with both. As this will begin the lead up to a full moon that will energize both sides of the financial fence, this is a chance to make the most of the sun's last full day to quietly hold the solar spotlight on your income situation, matters, and options. Recurring problems require attention and need your full concentration. Don't ignore mounting difficulties or avoid dealing with them straight away. Strive to appraise the situation objectively, in a business-like manner. Don't be afraid to break new ground. Everything soon looks different, far better than it appears. You're all torn up. Part of you wants to chill at home by yourself, while another part of you wants to go out and make the world a better place. It's your call. All you have to do is keep your. Don't forget that good relationships always also consist of compromises. In this matter, a little more sensitivity and consideration on your part is necessary. Although it is not always easy, you should always try to engage in conversation to clear the air and try to avoid misunderstandings right from the beginning. Otherwise, you might experience a rather intense dispute. The planetary alignment of the day gives you something to jump up and down about, and that's probably just what you'll want to do. Express yourself physically at all possible opportunities. The energy you feel will be well received by others if you are disciplined enough to express it in healthy ways, for instance, at the gym or at a dance class, if possible. Once the initial heat is burned off, your warmth and radiance will be a welcome quality to those you love. Get ready for a busy and productive day. The essence of this day is in the air, lending strength to your ability to think, concentrate, memorize, and organize. Whatever you have on your list of things to do today, don't hesitate to get out there and get them done. Even such tasks as budgeting are far easier and done under this day's influence. You'll be surprised at how quickly things are completed, and when all is finished for the day, do something to rejuvenate. Today is the first full day of a 3-week alignment between Venus and Mars, and having come together in Capricorn yesterday, they will remain in lockstep until they both leave in 3 weeks. Venus and Mars will not only remain at each other's side, but will leave your sign within just a few minutes of each other, united to the end. As Mercury spends his first full day in Capricorn, his intellectually savvy edge will allow you to better work with the planets that are giving you the will and the means to turn desires into reality. As much as a clash between the Moon, in its final hours in your relationships sector, and Mercury, in his last full day in Capricorn might push some buttons, the timing couldn't be better. This is not just the push needed to make the most of the planet of communication's final hours in your sign, but comes with its own built-in communication support. Your tarot reading for today. The High Priestess, Strength and the Fool. Your draw perfectly illustrates the old adage, the past is a lighthouse, not a port. It seems that in some areas, you tend to close doors simply because, in the past, you have experienced failures, disappointments, or even heartbreak. I know how difficult it is to bounce back after these sorts of experience, but this adage gives you a new way of seeing this type of situation. Your past, that is to say your life experience, your failures as well as your successes, must be your principal landmark, your guide. You will be able to look at the future through what you have lived in the past. All those things that make up your life experience are a source of riches in which you should find the keys to your future success. But to do that you must accept the future as it is, with all the uncertainties that are part of it. During the month of April 2022, you will have to face new issues in your life. These events are a real challenge for you and bring a lot of uncertainties with them. To carry out your projects and respond to this unexpected situation, you will need to make use of your life experience, your temperament, and your own intuition. In effect, the cards you have drawn show that you have all the necessary potential to reach your goals. As such, they highlight a number of qualities such as generosity, the ability to listen, and understanding. These human qualities will be enough on their own for you to be accepted into a new environment. Notably, you will meet a man of your age who should have an important role in the future. You should also experience some periods of joy during which you will be proud of yourself, the efforts that you have made to achieve your goals, and the outcome of the situation. You should understand that your draw has some very good omens and shows that things could change quickly in your life. Our eyes in the sky. Our hearts and minds are open this morning as the Capricorn moon forms a helpful aspect to joyous Jupiter. You could be eager to connect on an intellectual and emotional level, but if those around you aren't able to keep up conversationally, you might need to look for ways to expand your social circle. Watch out for negative influences throughout the morning as Luna and Pluto engage in a harsh aspect. These vibes can bring out controlling or possessive behavior, so keep an eye out for such actions in you and others. Luckily, when the Moon and communicative Mercury form a cosmic alliance this afternoon, you should be able to talk through any issues that arise. Diplomacy will go a long way right now, so be sure you're giving others the space to truly be heard. Fences should be fully mended by the time the Moon and Venus share a soft connection in the cosmos this afternoon. This energy is perfect for celebrating love in all its forms, so look for ways to connect with your nearest and dearest.